In 2025, Australia's permanent residency pathways have become more accessible than ever. Even if you don't already have a job offer, many skilled professionals still believe that securing employment in Australia is the only way to qualify for PR. But that's no longer the case. Through points-tested visas like the Subclass 189 Skilled Independent Visa and the Subclass 190 State-Nominated Visa, highly qualified candidates can migrate based purely on their skills, qualifications, and work experience. This means engineers, IT experts, healthcare professionals, teachers, and countless other specialists can apply directly, provided they meet the eligibility criteria. Australia's demand for global talent is rising due to workforce shortages and ambitious economic growth plans, making 2025 an ideal year to take this step. In this guide, we'll break down exactly how you can secure your PR without a job offer, from meeting the points requirement, choosing the right skilled occupation list, and understanding state sponsorship opportunities, to strengthening your expression of interest so it stands out. Whether you're aiming for a fresh start, career advancement, or a better quality of life, this pathway could be your ticket to building a successful future in one of the world's most livable countries, without waiting for an employer to call. All right, let's go deep into Australia PR visa without job offer, so you get a complete, structured, and 2025 updated resource. Australia PR visa without job offer guide, 2025 update. 1. Overview. Many skilled professionals think a job offer is mandatory for Australian migration, but that's not always true. Australia has multiple PR pathways where you can qualify solely based on your skills, work experience, education, and English proficiency. No employer sponsorship required. The main visa categories for this are points-tested visas under Australia's General Skilled Migration (GSM) program. 2. Main PR pathways without job offer. Here are the 3 key visa subclasses for migrating without employer sponsorship. A. Skilled Independent Visa, Subclass 189. Type: Permanent Residency. Who it's for: highly skilled professionals whose occupations are on the medium and long term. Strategic Skills List, MLT-SSL. Sponsorship required? No. Process: apply via Skill Select by submitting an expression of interest, EOI. If you score enough points and your skills are in demand, you may get an invitation to apply. Benefits: live and work anywhere in Australia. Access to Medicare, pathway to citizenship. B. Skilled Nominated Visa, Subclass 190. Type: Permanent Residency. Who it's for: applicants whose skills are needed by a specific state or territory. Sponsorship required? Yes, but from a state or territory government, not an employer. Benefits: priority processing, additional 5 points for nomination. Requirement: commit to living and working in the sponsoring state for at least 2 years. C. Skilled Work Regional, Provisional, Visa, Subclass 491. Type: Provisional Visa, 5 years, can lead to PR. Who it's for: skilled workers willing to live and work in regional Australia. Sponsorship required? Yes, from a regional state government or eligible family member living in a regional area. Benefits: extra 15 points for regional sponsorship. Higher invitation chances due to lower competition. 3. Eligibility requirements. To qualify for these PR visas without a job offer, you must generally meet points test, minimum 65 points, but realistically 85 plus. In 2025, for faster invitations, points are awarded for age, 18 to 44 years, maximum points between 25 to 32 years. English proficiency, IELTS, PTE, TOEFL, higher scores equals more points. Work experience, skilled employment in Australia or overseas. Education, bachelor's, master's, or PhD qualifications. Other factors: state nomination, regional sponsorship. Partner skills, study in Australia. 4. Skills assessment. Must be done by the relevant assessing authority for your occupation, e.g. Engineers Australia, ACS for IT, ANMAC for nurses. Proves your qualifications and experience meet Australian standards. 5. Occupation lists, 2025 update. MLT-SSL, 4 subclass 189 and 190. STSOL, 4 subclass 190 and 491. ROL, 4 subclass 491, regional. The lists change regularly, so check the Australian Government's Home Affairs website for updates. 6. Application process step by step. 1. Check your occupation on the relevant skilled list. 2. Get a positive skills assessment from the approved authority. 3. Take an English language test, IELTS, PTE, or TOEFL. 4. Calculate your points to ensure eligibility. 5. Submit your expression of interest, EOI, via Skill Select. 6. Wait for an invitation from the Department of Home Affairs or a state or territory. Government. 7. Apply for the visa within the given time frame, usually 60 days. 8. Undergo health and character checks. 9. Receive your PR grant. 7. Advantages of PR without job offer. Full independence, no employer ties. Flexibility, choose where you want to live. Pathway to citizenship, usually after 4 years, with 1 year as PR. Access to benefits, Medicare, education, and social services. 8. Challenges and tips for success. High competition, aim for 85-90+ points. State sponsorship requirements vary. Research before applying. Occupation demand changes frequently. Apply as soon as you're eligible. Boost your points by improving English scores, gaining extra qualifications, or applying for regional visas. 9. 2025 trends. Higher points thresholds due to post-pandemic demand. Priority for healthcare, teaching, engineering, and IT sectors. Regional migration encouraged with more incentives. Increased digitalization of the application process. Faster online processing. In analysing the current landscape for Australia's PR visas without a job offer, one thing becomes clear: the opportunity is real. But it's also competitive. The shift in Australia's migration strategy towards attracting highly skilled professionals, regardless of immediate employment, reflects the country's urgent need to fill long-term skill gaps and strengthen its economy. This is not just about filling vacant positions. It's about building a sustainable workforce that can adapt to future demands in sectors like healthcare, technology, infrastructure, and education. From a career perspective, this pathway gives you unprecedented control. You're not bound by employer sponsorship restrictions, meaning you can choose your city, negotiate your own salary, and explore opportunities that match your professional vision rather than settling for whatever is offered. This independence is particularly valuable in 2025, where the Australian job market is evolving rapidly, and employers increasingly value candidates who arrive ready to contribute without visa constraints. However, the data shows a clear trend. The bar is rising. Points thresholds are higher. State nomination requirements are more targeted, and occupations in demand can shift within months. Those who succeed are not simply qualified, they are strategic. They invest in maximizing their points, staying updated with the skilled occupation lists, and aligning their skills with Australia's economic priorities. For skilled professionals who are prepared, this is a once-in-a-generation opportunity. You can secure permanent residency, enjoy world-class healthcare and education, and position yourself in one of the most stable economies in the world, all without the uncertainty of waiting for a job offer. But timing is critical. The sooner you assess your eligibility, gather documentation, and submit your expression of interest, the better your chances of receiving an invitation before competition intensifies further. In short, Australia's PR without a job offer pathway is not an easy door to walk through, but for the right candidates, it's a direct gateway to a better career, higher earning potential, and a quality of life that few countries can match. The key is to act now, act smart, and align yourself with where Australia's future workforce is heading.